What up, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. It is that 9 o'clock hour here at Big O Bell Media as we are ready to be live with you all, the best fans in the world, as we cover episode 2 of season 2 of Power Book 4 Force. This episode is great. Consequence. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for tonight's episode? Y'all see I got a special guest. Y'all see Lucas is missing too. We're going to talk about that all in a second. Let's hit that intro and be back right now. What's up, everybody? It's Najir here of Big O Belt Media minus Uncle Lou, but it's okay because I got a special guest. And listen, she do her entrance intro so dope that I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to hand it over. Y'all already in the comments going crazy because y'all already know what time it is. So, Queen, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? What's up? It's Moochilla's Reviews. I'm in the building. Queens is in the building. Hit that hammer, y'all. What's going on?
What up? What up, sis? Man, I am excited to get into it tonight. And as y'all know, as I mentioned on the Sunday live show, we're not going to break down the entire episode, but we're going to hit those top 3 things that you all have been talking about all week since the episode, all weekend, since the episodes dropped. Those 3 hot topics, those 3 major events coming out of the episode. Lucas is not here. I know y'all probably like, where Uncle Lou at? But he in the comments right here saying, I know y'all gonna kill it. Wish I could join. He is doing his thing. I think he's somewhere in Chicago trying to chop it up with Jannard. I think he said he was trying to get down with treason. I don't know, but we'll find out. We'll get the recap for him when he gets back here. But we're gonna hold it down for him while he's gone. Love seeing everybody in the comments already. And to participate going forward, comment in the chat, in the description, under whatever the description. Under the description, and let us know those 3 things each and every week that y'all want us to cover, because we are going to be here with it as I want to continue to work with some of the best, some of the hottest, some of the most talented content creators that is covering the Power universe. Y'all are going crazy with the hammers. I'm gonna make sure we get to those comments. But Moochie, man, listen, I'm done talking. We're gonna go right into the first one here. And and truly, this is a great question supplied by Uncle Lou. He did the research for us this week, so I just got exposed to what the topics were just about 5 minutes ago. I just got that message, and here we go. The first one everybody has been talking about is about good old Shanti. The question states, is Shanti's Jannard Milan? Her funding treason is crazy. The world wants to know, how is Jannard keeping CBI afloat for so long, but can't hold treason together for a month without a loan? Talk to me. Make this make sense here. What is going on with Jannard?
Jannard is right now. Knows he's losing. He knows he's losing, and he's losing big. And this is his karma. This is his karma. You know he did a lot of dirty things last year. He crossed his brother so many times. So this is the result of that. It is what it is.
How you feel about Shanti though? How do you see this character playing out? Because we talked about it with our guy Lamont, but now that we kind of let things kind of simmer down a little bit, now it's been a few days since the episode has dropped. What do you feel about this character Shanti? Now, granted, this ain't just a side piece. This ain't just a chick to make some of these guys look strong in the Power universe, in which we've had traditionally. She looks like a player in the game here. And also she got some financial backing. She has a business to obviously cover some money up in. But at some point, as most women, y'all not going to be wanting to deal with no broke nigga here. And that's what Jannard is. Beyond that, people coming to the door looking for him and all that. So how do you ultimately see this character Shanti playing out?
I feel like right now she's in his corner, but her patience is kind of wearing thin. But I won't even say that. She's into him. But she's telling him, look, you need to do this and that. The question is, Ninja, are they going to really combine forces where he has her as his number 2?
Yeah.
Is he getting to that point where, look, I need you to be my number 2? Do you think he gonna ask her that?
Let me get a super chat in real quick, and then I'll answer that question. The homie Toxic Key coming through with the super chat here. I've been waiting for this for years. He must be talking about this collaboration. Listen, I told you all. Y'all let us know who you all want us to collaborate with, and we're gonna make it happen. And without a doubt, everybody was spamming us, talk about Moochie, Moochie, Moochie. And I said, well,
really?
Well, say less.
This is a shock to me.
Say less.
Be here, y'all. Thank you.
Say less.
I'm not subscribed. Can I do a little plug real quick, brother? Look, my little
Hell
brother.
yeah.
You're not subscribed to my channel. Come on over. We're gonna talk about, he gonna let me wrap it up and tell you what's good with me. But anywho, moving on. Here you go. Stage is your brother.
Listen, and I said this yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. Anybody y'all see come through on the channel, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because again, as I mentioned, we're bringing the best, the hottest, the most talented folks covering power. And listen, the fans recognize it, we recognize it, and anybody that don't, get on the train now, because we just getting started this season. But let's talk about Jannard here. Oh, Jannard. To your question, Jannard wanting to be second in charge of his own organization. It fits him so well. I think you're on mute. Are you on mute? Oh no, yeah, you are on mute.
His number 2. Not him. He's not gonna give up the spot. He gonna do something without I'm the king, but I need my queen. Is she gonna be? If she gonna be his number 2 like that?
I can't see that character's not giving me that. I think, and again, something again I mentioned on Lamont's channel is that I think every guy meets that one woman in their life that just takes them to the next level. It's sad to say, but it's traditionally what just black women do. They just come through and they just, get us out the ghetto, get us back on the right track here. And I think, like, they obviously had a past, and he obviously wasn't feeling her originally, but she comes through. She fits the mold in terms of somebody that, as you mentioned, should be his queen. She knows the business. She keeps him straight, holding him down. Why wouldn't he look her way? But I think it's all ego, just like he has ego with Diamond, where they could be functionally running CBI, but no, Jannard wants to be the man. He wants to have that street cred. He wants to walk around with that sort of loyalty and respect that Diamond commands. So now he's out trying to prove to everybody, and even to himself at this rate, that he can do it. And I think Shanti is there to support him, and maybe she does see his potential. But that's one out of a whole bunch of enemies looking his way. Don't care about his little road to triumph here. They want their money, and his soldiers want him to follow suit. They want to be trigger happy. They want to be the big homies on the block. And after a while, this whole treason and terrible name as it is, it's all going to self-destruct in their face. So it ain't looking good. And I think at some point, Shanti, with her loan, much like a pyramid scheme, she's gonna realize that this was a bad investment. She's gonna find out, and that actually may turn her against him, because
that's possible. That is possible. She might have no choice but to jump ship. Yeah, you understand? Like, if it's getting bad like that, and if it's getting bad to that point, she might have to jump ship.
And I see one of these comments right here says Shanti gonna be number 1. I'm gonna tell you why I like this right here. And this is from HEA. I don't know if that's all together or is HEA because you got spaces in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I like this comment here. Power has been writing strong women characters across the board. If it ain't a Monet, if it ain't a Rock, Shanti's introduction in this season is giving me that. Y'all probably think she's gonna just be Jannard's side piece, but I think at some point they're gonna position her to be a number 1. I think she's going to be a threat. I think she will be a game changer at some point. That Shanti and Diamond interaction will be telling whenever that occurs to that stake. So we will see. Everybody in the comments going crazy. As I mentioned, absolutely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, come through each and every week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we're going to be live with you all and making sure that we bring you that additional Power Book for Force content. We're going to go to question number 2 very quickly here. We didn't spend no time on that first one, but that's okay. It's okay. We're talking about Vic now. Vic has still grieving. And I said this in one of our recaps. I said, honestly, we just need to just call this what it is. This season is about 2 white men wanting to get revenge on over their colored women. So it's Liliana and Gloria. Just what it is, you know.
Cliff notes here. You speaking facts. You speaking facts. I mean, what can you say? You speaking facts.
Vic goes to the grave and promises. He said, Gloria, man, I'm going to take Walter down from the inside. So the second question is, will Vic succeed in taking down Walter? And why is he robbing a liquor store for head? What is happening out here now? Talk to me about Vic. You're a mute, cute queen. You're a mute. You see, got to run it back.
I've been saying Vic is a drunk man in his dreams. I don't think he's gonna. This is not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be good unless it's gonna be some destruction with it. But overall, is the thing going to succeed? I don't think so. So.
Yeah. I think Vic, as much as they really as I said, as much as Walter really wants Vic to be that guy, and as much as Vic thinks for whatever reason this is his villain origin story, he's going to just revenge Gloria for all that happened by taking down his dad. It ain't happening. Nothing about Vic right now is giving me any bit of confidence that this guy's know anything what he's doing. At some point, before he could do anything to Walter, I need him to even look as put together as Claudia. You're going to have to get the Claudia level first. And I know a lot of people don't like Claudia for whatever reason, but of the siblings, Claudia is absolutely the stronger, the more composed, the one that's more strategical. She had Dahlia in the clubs going crazy. She was making her money. Vic hasn't done anything but, well, I don't know, nothing, I guess. Just be in love with Gloria first season. This season, he's just drinking his life away and getting head inside the liquor store. Yeah. Wait, the real question, I know you from New York. You ever been to Chicago? Because I need to know, is that what's happening out there?
Look, first of all, he ain't washed his booty. Dude, earlier 2 scenes before that, Claudia said he smelled. All I'm thinking about is dirty BALLS, yo. That's it. I'm just saying, like that's what I'm thinking about when I saw that scene. I know y'all, like, it was like, why are you doing this, first of all? But I know I went left and went with that. But I'm just saying, that's where I was with that. Anywho, my bad.
Listen, all I know is, like, you know, when you out your hood, the first thing you think about when you go to some of these shady corner stores, that you be thinking like, who else about to walk in here with me? You checking the front door. Granted, he in there looking in the back, and a whole prostitute just back there just waiting for him. I'm just confused. I had never seen Tubi don't even produce scenes like this.
You know what? Wait, did you take it to Tubi? Wait, you took it to Tubi? Oh, man. Come on, man.
That joint was like one bad piece of dialogue from it being the scene right out of Tubi. That thing would be going viral right now. Like, I can't believe this dude went to the liquor store, opened up a bottle, tried to take it to the head, caught a prostitute in the back, got the head for $50, essentially, because he robbed the store for about $100, gave her $50, and then rolled out. I mean, literally, I mean, and in all seriousness now, like, how in the world can we ever truly respect Vic through his actions now through the 2 episodes of this season? He hasn't done anything but cause more trouble for the family.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And
I don't think he's caused enough yet. I mean, he's caused trouble, but how can I say it? How can I say it without sounding wild?
Sound wild. Go crazy.
he
That's what we
he
here for.
he's not stable right now. He's not stable right now, and if it goes left, it it could go bad.
Yeah.
Especially with what his dad is getting ready to ask of him. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's clearly a situation for him to fail. The bad pills as it is, and the fact that he's not equipped to run the family. And Walter's whole first season, he was on borrowed time with his health prognosis. So obviously they haven't addressed it now. I guess he got cured at some point, but whatever. But call it what it is. At some point, you look at it and say he not only wants Vic to succeed him, but he needs Vic too, by
Right.
order of Devlin. And if you're putting a person that's unqualified to run the whole Flint organization is done. And how we know it to be with the Irish mob is if they don't supply the money, then they're coming over and they're going to wipe the whole family off the map. That's everybody. Paulie's even going to catch a stray because he's just there with them. So I just think that Vic is not the choice that Walter needs him to be, but he has no choice because he is his only son. As he told Claudia, as Claudia just simply wants one thing. She just wants approval from her dad. And Walter says, "You're not a man and you never will be." And well, we know exactly what those comments exactly are directing towards. But I don't know, man. Vic is just not a character as of right now that's giving me a lot of hope into anything positive coming his way. So his declaration to Gloria to killing or to taking Walter down from the inside. I'm not gonna put no money down on that one. I just don't see it happening here. Um, there was a particular comment here. Let me go back up. This one right here. HEA again with another bomb comment here. I can see
That's my
Claudia
girl.
eliminating Vic. What's your thoughts about this one?
um yeah, she would put him down like a wounded animal. She would. I'm just saying, you look, she don't care. Her goal, her game is it's her time now, and she's doing whatever she gotta do to get there. And if Vic is the weakest link, he's the weakest link, and he's gonna have to go.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely a to me. I just want to make sure I say hey to everybody in the comments. I definitely see a lot of people saying hello. I just want to make sure we say hello back. You
Hey
all are
everybody.
coming through tonight. I think Claudia, by love, it's the sibling love. I think she loves her brother, but there's one thing she wants more, and that's the approval from her father. And with her father really pushing this narrative that Vic has to be the next one up, I can definitely see Claudia going after Vic by simply process of elimination here. If Vic isn't here, then you can't pick him. So what are you going to
Yeah.
do? So
Yeah, like I said, she'll put him out of his misery.
yeah. Mm.
Look, okay, Vic, go be with Gloria. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because if we get Ghost Gloria this season, wouldn't that be something?
That would be hot.
I love Gloria was a character that
I mean,
I
her
was
time was
expecting.
past though.
Yeah. We got another super chat coming in, this
Oh,
time from Eric Iverson. Did you all catch the Julio reference?
yes.
Well, of course we did, because we live for that. Chico, Julio boy from Queens, by the way, who was rolling up with the Serbs here. I honestly didn't talk about this much. I didn't have thoughts about it besides I guess maybe two things here. I'm guessing that this was a reminder to Tommy that It's truly, and we all know this. Hey, Mooch, you ever go out like out the country, Mexico or Jamaica or something, and you see somebody from back home, or you hear somebody be like, "Oh, I'm also from New York."
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things to me where it's like, and like the excitement in you is kind of like, damn, it's a small world. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
blah
you
blah
know
blah.
so and so.
Like,
Yeah.
yep. That's to me, this statement was nothing more than letting Tommy know that home ain't that far away from you, bro.
Yeah.
Folks will spot you. I know you probably think that you a couple of cities away, that you're good, and you think your Mustang is unidentifiable here. You know, you think you just, because you faked your death, that you're just off the map. I think this was truly just a reminder. And I think for us as the fans, getting that reference was like, oh, we obviously know who Julio is, but I think it's for us to remember that, yeah, he's in Chicago, but he's not that far away from home. Folks are going to pick up on him very, very soon. You had anything else to add to that? What you think about what you think about it when you heard the reference?
When I heard the reference, we already thinking about New York and how he knows Julio, so he could be meeting friends and foe at this point. This time he ran up on a friend.
We coming back with it. Doubling down here. Eric Iverson with the $5 super chat. Moochie, tell everyone about the pic I sent you when Cooper Saxe on set. No, you better stop playing with me. You better stop playing with me.
Look, he's not even letting me get my little theories out because you know it's so many shows coming at me. I got you, Eric. I'm gonna do a breakdown on it. Give me a sec, though.
Stop playing.
I promise you.
I need, first of all, anybody that's a fan of mine know that my favorite character is Cooper Saxe. Shane Johnson is my guy. What is this that I'm reading right here that I'm not letting? I need something. I know you say you got some work to do. I need something. Tease me something else with here. What are you talking about here? What is this Cooper Saxe on the set of Force? Tell me something.
So I broke a little bit down in my timeline video explaining it.
Yeah.
But I didn't use the screenshot because I want to make sure I wanted to see how much feedback I was getting. So now, being that I'm gonna do another video explaining the timeline, and that's gonna be a part 2. And then I'm gonna go a little bit more depth in it. He's alive. It's because of the timeline we're gonna see Saxe. So, wow. Listen, remember with all of those letters? We didn't see how long ago he did it before that. We might see him, all we saw was him getting ready to prep the letters, and then the next episode, everything went into play in Power Book 2. Now, we might see a different point of view of some of those scenes that was in there. So that was just one of my things. I was giving like a little breakdown of it.
Okay. I gotta check that video. Obviously, part 1, and I'll definitely be there for part 2. That's interesting. So, are you thinking they're going to be different vantage points of certain events of Ghost? Obviously, Ghost is now the show leading the way, and Force is trailing behind it. Kanan is in the past, and that's the 3 shows. Yeah, I'm about to talk about BMF. BMF has nothing to do with this. Interesting. So that they're not concurrently on the same timeline, but it's a little bit. So that does allow somebody like Cooper to still be alive.
Exactly.
Shane Johnson about to be back. I can't wait for that. Ooh, what a scoop right there from Moochie and Eric blowing her cover.
I know, right?
He paid for it, though.
You know, that's my guy, though. He, you know.
Oh,
that's
man.
my guy. That's my guy.
y'all are the best here. Let's get to our third one here. And I know we got plenty of time because we want to keep it an hour, but we'll get to the third one. Don't worry, we got some ways to kill some time tonight. Oh, the third one here. Maria, who everybody is saying is going to be Tommy's new love interest. Duh. I mean, it's obviously right there. What is a Tommy without his love interest each and every season, you know? But Maria, will Maria lead to Tommy's undoing with the connect here? Now, when you say the connect, and I like how Lucas worded this question, because when you say the connect, the first person everybody's going to think is her brother, Miguel. There's a bigger connect. There's a boss to the boss y'all saying. That's the cartel, which we know the whole goal is for them to get close to the cartel. But will Maria be an issue in terms of having that be established? I want to jump in here first and to say one thing. Grandma made it very clear she's not good for business. And grandma, if that's, if y'all don't know here, because y'all better not be out here not having a little bit of education. If Miguel's grandma is his grandma, doesn't that absolutely make Maria the granddaughter too? Okay, so going back to the same logic that she told Miguel is the same thing that she can tell Maria, or maybe not even tell her, but already made the assessment of saying him being around the family in any capacity is not good for us. I'm about to shut that shit down because she is the big OG. That's why she gets the respect. That's why she gets the grand interest when she comes out. And one thing she gonna make sure is that the money do not mess up within that family. With that being said, what is your thoughts about Maria and what she leads to Tommy's undoing with the canal?
If she finds out, she might be highly upset because Tommy already rubbed her the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Tommy already rubbed her the wrong way, and he not, she not really feeling him, and she already don't trust him, because he a white man. It is what it is. I don't know what else to say about that. But it's the truth. I mean, the truth hurts sometimes, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's that's just the name of the game. Bada bing, bada boo. Let me throw this comment up there real quick. We don't gotta say it, just read it, folks. Do what she says. It's just that simple. Nonetheless, hit the like button, folks. Spam it out. Both channels going crazy right now. Yeah, I just hope that Maria just doesn't become another love interest for Tommy. I mean, we've had this character Tommy around for I don't know how many years it's been, but many years. And whether it was Holly, whether it was Lakeisha, whether it was Gloria for a quick second, don't forget he was on her. Yeah. Totally forget about that. And I'm not calling Liliana his love interest, so I just won't.
Nah, she never was, and they made that clear with us. They made it clear that she's not the love interest. She's not his boo. It is what it is. Yeah. But she, I feel like with this, everybody that messes with him, it's like knocking on death's door. It's like, so what are you gonna do?
It's weird because while Diamond is like, you don't mess with that. Let's not forget that Tommy's whole MO was like, people getting close to me leads to them dying. And that was the whole issue that he had the whole first season was, I don't want to get close to anybody because when they do, something bad happens to them. So he tries to separate himself. He tries to alienate himself. He is the lone wolf. Did what? Let's just say took him a couple of days, and now he's just like, oh well, fuck that, Mm-hmm. I'm back at it, which is interesting because although I did like the writing in season 1, I think a lot of people were not very satisfied because it wasn't the Tommy they knew.
Wait, you liked the writing in season 1?
Because I thought we were starting to dive into the trauma of Tommy. All we knew is for him to just be a killer and a drug dealer, and from woman to city to city to deal. And this was him escaping what we thought was escaping his trauma, which he realized he couldn't. Right. And I thought that they started to focus more on the mental of the character. And so that's why we got some emotional moments. Also, we start getting those flashbacks and all those sorts of different things that he was struggling with. And then he, trying to work on his family dynamic, realizing he's by himself. It was just a lot of mildly therapeutic actions from Tommy, just trying to get himself together. But he can't escape his past, and he definitely can't escape for who he is. And I think this season, I think they just reverted back to the idea of like, well, Tommy's Tommy, and he gonna do what he does. And that's why we see him already canceling Christmas for folks and forget all the lovey-dovey stuff with him. He just wants to be the man. And
Right.
he's still going to have his girl as Tommy, but he wants to be the man. That's why, as you mentioned, Tommy is moving like a way that we have not seen him move in a long time. And now when he got his man Diamond there, and actually I don't want to take your comment, I want you to reiterate that. But yeah, talk about how you was able to like really see the growth of Tommy in his actions this season.
Well, we started seeing it last season, and I did like some of the writing with the backstory. I liked that we got all of that, especially when we found out about JP and they happen to be around each other and things like that. But I feel like he we're seeing his character. We're seeing him usually he's used to just not thinking everything out or Ghost making the plans and him executing it. He's actually making plans and executing it. But, he still has some of his flaws with his hot temper and him ready to, delete people.
He's not playing checkers no more. He's
Nah.
playing chess. He's moving in the way. And as you mentioned, like without Ghost, but even without Ghost physically being there, he's still moving by that experience of what he's done with Ghost. The move that he pulled on the Serbs with the Mexican cartel in order to like point them at each other for him to kind of slim through to kind of get through on the deal here. Which is really going to be something I think next episode, which we could talk about in a second. But yeah, Tommy ain't just running around with his gun out like it's Grand Theft Auto here.
No.
He's more strategical in how he's operating. That makes him more dangerous now because he's thinking, folks. Let me get to this super chat right here by the lovely Sweet November 79.
Sweet November.
Dropping the hammer. Oh my God, Moochie with Nigeria. I'm loving these collabs. We are loving
thank you.
We're loving you. And we're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna make sure. Listen, I think one thing that has occurred to me over the last few days is that we're gonna strengthen these power content creators on YouTube. The more and more we stick together, more visible we're going to be seen. The more they're going to start to acknowledge the work we've done. I know they love print. I know they love their major outlets covering them for 1 week, but myself, folks like Moochie, folks like Lamont, folks like
Miss K,
Brandon,
we're on that with Miss K. It's so many, and we give our point of view. So yeah,
and I want things to shift. I want them to start looking at what we do and here each and every week, making sure that not only we support the show that we love, but we out here interacting with the fans each and every week. And as I mentioned, Sweet November, we love you and thank you for always coming through each and every week. All right, so Lucas is not here, but it's not like I still can't feel him busting my balls about something here. And with his bonus question for us, the bonus question for this week is: it's another week with Kate being the great mother / grandmother to the blacks.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that right there.
Is Nigeria done questioning Kate the Great?
You said Kate the Great?
Kate the Great. Listen, 4 episodes and Kate gonna be back on that stuff. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Y'all can call it whatever y'all want. Y'all can predict whatever y'all want. Y'all can be on Kate's train, paddy wagon, whatever y'all want to call it. 4 episodes and Kate will be back on that stuff. So all this her pro Black Lives Matter and out here doing all her activism, trying to support Black. I ain't buying it. Kate just out here trying to fix some patches of her past and trying to do. And it's like all seriousness though, Kate do love some Black people because with her relationship with D-Mac, Tariq, Ghost, nothing for Tommy. She's like, fuck Tommy. I don't care about him. JP already back on his trying to be in his good graces. Kate out here just simply I don't know, man. She just She can't be trusted, folks. Do not fall for these little micro movements for her trying to turn a page here. I ain't buying it. I love the super chat. I'm about to read in a second. Moochie, what is your thoughts about Kate the Great? You're mute, queen. You're mute. Oh man, get yourself off. Get yourself. Get in
why
here. There
you
you
gonna
go.
get mad? Because Kate, my little redhead, it was making it pop, making it shake, and all of that. With and she like chocolate. She like chocolate. She like chocolate, and it's no look. She like chocolate. She got a chocolate son. She liked chocolate. She was taking care of chocolate's son in New York. Well, she considered him a son because people saying they related, but they're not.
Yeah. No, but you're entirely right. Like, and I hope everybody understands that. Like, she treated Ghost like her son.
Yes.
Like, which it really, 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 if you really, and let me read this super chat, because I'm about to get like philosophical here. Hold on, let's read this. Azor TV with the super chat. Kate is Peggy Bundy if she was on that stuff.
You know what? I never thought about it like that, but she too. It's just
there couldn't be enough truth in this.
Yes. That's her evil twin.
Legit. Oh man. Coming back to this one quick. Kate and JP dad. That's the scene I need to see. Yeah, I'm just going to throw that comment back down. That's the scene I never want to see. And if Kate, for somehow, some way, executes her Star's contract clause, I'm done. That's going to be the week that y'all don't see a review, because there's no way I want to see Kate doing anything. Do y'all remember on BMF when Detective Bryant and Detective Jen?
Oh, people said they were traumatized because of that. But I'm saying, how? Like, I mean, look, all you had to do was hit the fast forward.
I love Kelly Hughes, so I was like mildly like jealous, but then I was also kind of like,
he had
like,
all
what?
up against the wall and everything.
I just
Pounding it out.
Anywho. Oh boy, Star's gonna make sure that their actors execute that clause by any means necessary. You get a check, you will certainly have to fulfill at least one scene in one season. You don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. My thing about Kate here. Let's talk about Kate. So Kate has a son, JP. We're aware of that, and by some way, some means, that she never mothered him. And I wonder if Kate felt a sense of not disappointment. What's the word I'm looking for here? Like a remorse, because she was aware of this. Obviously, it's her kid. She birthed him, but she was never a mother to him. She was never a mother to Tommy either. I wonder if this was a sense of her, like, if I can't, if I was not able to raise my son in JP for whatever reason, I wonder if that was her way of replacing JP by being such a mother to Ghost. Is this a action of her sort of trying to keep herself together because of the decision that she had to make? And I say that to say, because like it's not like unfamiliar for folks who have either given their kids up for adoption or wherever it may be, to either one, adopt a kid and raise it as their own, or really play that that godparent in a way that they're actually very hands-on all the time. Most godparents are there in emergency reasons. That's kind of how it really works. But the ones that are like hands-on, I wonder if we're gonna get and start to discover more about Kate in terms of like why she was the way she was with Ghost and Tariq in a way. Because I don't. It was definitely not a sense of just she was raising Tommy and Ghost as brothers because they were best friends. She didn't care about Tommy. That's the thing. So what would make her be more keen to Ghost over Tommy? What was that event that would have made her do so? And that's what I'm curious about. And you know, as we said, I'm not gonna take because I don't think I was the originator of this comment, but like as we know, in every story, whether it's animation, cartoons, live action, something, a movie, a series, whenever they soften you up about a character, something bad is going to happen.
Of
I
course.
really think they're trying to get us with Kate right now. And I think we're about to learn a lot more about her besides her just doing drugs, which she will still be back on drugs in the 4th episode. And I don't care what nobody say. So there's that.
I do think that when a character reaches an arc, that we might be seeing this might be the last of it.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping not.
Yeah.
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping maybe it's a cliffhanger and we don't know what's good with it. So that's what I'm kind of like hoping that happens.
Okay. I'm
hoping that she don't get a hold of them blue pills that Walter Flynn is trying to push over there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I thought about that, but pills is not really her thing. She like the cocoa.
Yeah.
And Tommy makes sure his mother's supplied. So if she comes to him and asks for it, then she might be okay. But if she goes and tries to get something on her own, it might go bad.
And you know what? She's trying to be clean for reasons. So it would have to also be an event for her to also go out and look for it, which I think is going to be something internally. Hopefully D-Max stays out of trouble because he seems like he wants to just be so involved so bad that I don't know. That's definitely gonna be a liability to somebody.
I don't think Tommy not gonna let him do it again because he feels like he already made that speech. Like, look, this happened on my watch, da 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 da, and that's that. You work at the bar now.
Yeah.
You work at the bar and you could do your little thing on TikTok, Instagram, whatever one of them social media things they got called. I'm just saying. He feel like he's not going to be it's not too risky with him doing all of that.
Dog, the fact that they can sell drugs on TikTok and they can coordinate actions by dances, I knew I was washed. I knew my time has passed in terms of being hip to things. That's a whole new wave not that I'm ever interested by any means, but like, God, did I think like, what the hell am I watching when I realized like that was a thing? And people were in the comments like, yeah, that's how they be moving. That's how these youngsters be moving. So if it ain't course correct in New York, it's the TikTok moving the product out here.
Yeah.
Wildness. So we have knocked out our questions very, very, very fast tonight. I see you got something queued up. Is it something you want to share here?
No, not yet. I was just gonna say if you ask me what I got going on.
Okay. Love it. I love it. Let's take a look at the chat real quick and let's see what's going on real quick. Let's hit this one right here. Brian Smith, what happened to the will money that Ghost left? To who? Because everybody had the estate had clauses for everybody. Tariq obviously had to get the grades, but Tariq already messed his money up.
Tariq swindled that money with the that got messed up with the when he went to Wall Street.
Yeah,
he got mixed up in that Ponzi scheme.
Kate, I believe, got money. I think Kate's just a minimalist. I don't think she had reasons to spend money, so she got her money.
Kate got her money. She got money. Kate got money. Only person that didn't get money that we thought would have got was Tasha. So that's why I feel like, look, she didn't get nothing.
Nah. I mean, she was salty as hell though. That's why I laughed.
And Big Mama was like, "That's it." You remember? Remember Big Mama? She got money. But she was like, "That's did, because I think he just paid off her condo or something like that and had her on a little allowance or something. It was something like that. I don't even think it was crazy like that. I think he just paid off her apartment.
Yeah, Kate. I mean, Kate. Yeah, he says for Kate. Yeah, I think Kate is good. I just think
Kate
that
got money. She got money from him.
Now, Brian, if I think what you're getting at here, he says there might be strings. I think Kate, much like most grandmothers, sitting on that money to pass down to their grandkids. It ain't gonna be Tariq. He good. Could it be something she wants to do for D-Mac? Could this be her? Could this be her dying declaration? In terms of trying to make the family straight, to ask for the forgiveness for all of the BS that she does. What could it be? I don't know. But Kate's not making it out this season. She back on the stuff by the 4th episode, and I think she might be out by like the 5th or 6th.
Wow.
Or 7th.
Wow. That's where you going with this?
She's definitely back on the stuff by the 4th, and I think she might be done by the 6th. That's my safe guess. That's my say. 4th and 6th.
No.
We'll see.
You might be right. I mean,
I love Kate. Kate's another character. I like a lot of characters that just aren't overly fan favorites, but like really are always intriguing. Like Sax is my favorite character, hands down. But I do like the characters that just give you like a big wild card in terms of you just unpredictability. And Kate is an OG, man. She's been around since day one, so like gotta love that. And she's definitely as I think it was Lamont that said it, like she's definitely the Nick Fury of the Power universe. She's everywhere, keeping it all together.
You call her Nick Fury? Yeah, I would believe. You know who I believe is the what you call it, Power, the
Nick
how
Fury?
you call it? Yeah, it's not she's not Nick Fury. She's Nick Fury. Blanca Rodriguez. She's Nick Fury. She's Nick Fury because she's jumping from Power Buck 2 Force, and she's going back and forth. She's trying to get her people. That's who's freaking Nick Fury in this series.
Yep. Oh, Blanca. I am. It got 60 plus reviews. That's actually a really dope channel name. Didn't Angela's sister get money? Yeah, somebody said it earlier. Pause. Yep, she got money.
Yeah, she got money. That's how she got her nail shop.
Yeah. Paul's doing all right. Let's get some more comments in there, folks. Any more comments in there? Got one right here. Prince Rock, the SC King. I'm going to guess SC is South Carolina. Big Gold Belt. Kate can't die. She was in the finale of Ghost season 3. Oh, because the time.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I said I don't see it happening now. See, Prince is one. Look, me and Prince is right here. I'm just saying, people's getting the timelines mixed up as far as the show. So, like I said, I explained it. I gave a little breakdown.
Yeah, okay. So listen. I got to look at that. And the thing I was saying was, I think it's much like Zeke's age. We really jumped the gun on that. Everybody was saying this, they were saying that, and people were discrediting the writing because Zeke's age thing. And then they just came up with a way that worked, and it just moved everything out. I'm really going to need them to make sure that there's a particular scene that makes sure that it's definitively understood the time gap between the two. I think you're absolutely on the thing. So I'm by no means thinking you're wrong. I just think that they owe us a service to clean that up too. You can't have us in limbo like that.
I hope they don't leave like a big hole in this, and then we're trying to figure out what's going on. Because I like to make my predictions and stuff. But anyway, I feel like with with the timeline, I feel like we might, if they do it this way, would be smart, is that we see different scenes that we saw in Ghost 2 play out in Power Book 4 at a different point of view, like how they did the last season of Power.
Yeah. The Vantage Point thing. One of my favorite movies, by the way. Forrest Whitaker jumped with the bomb, and they were just showing it from everybody's perspective. Yeah, that would be dope. And if you're really talking about a universe, that's the epitome of really bringing everything together. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm jumping on the bandwagon for that. All right, folks.
right.
So let's call it what it is. Then we're gonna do about a couple of more minutes. Then we're gonna wrap it up here. If Kane ain't rolling out this season, what are y'all predictions in the comments of what characters this season that will not make it to the end? We're talking about Shanti. We're talking about Diamond, Jannard, Miguel, Maria, Tommy, D-Mac, JP, Vic, Claudia, Walter, Paulie. There's so many. I haven't even talked about none of like the cops people, the Franco. What was the black chick name?
Oh, you talking about his
Stacy.
Stacy? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Stacy Marks.
Stacy Marks. DeFranco. I mean, who do you all not see making it out this season? And I am just going to take a wild guess here. And I'm going to say,
I'm waiting.
Maybe because I like, and honestly, even saying this is kind of blows me. But what about Diamond? What about Diamond? Diamond being removed from the puzzle shakes the show up so much.
He look that probation officer might put him back in the pit. We don't know. We thought it was going to happen when that lady came in there this episode, but you know that was just for the cookie. He was, he was getting, he been going to Pound Town all weekend. I'm just saying, but if they do that, then where's that gonna bring them? Jannard is already messed up right now.
Yeah. Ooh. Or could it be Jannard, in essence, Diamond back to the OG Diamond that we have not got to see as fans? We only seen him be delivered from his time in jail, but Diamond got his credit on the streets for a reason. And what does that Diamond look like? Him losing his brother, could that absolutely be the turning point? I know that's something Lucas has said, and honestly, that kind of gives me chills because Diamond is kind of like composed, but to see Diamond wilding out, wouldn't that be something there?
It depends on how it happens. If it's like the Serbs or Walter Fleming crew that do it, then I could see Diamond going ham on them. But if it's something crazy, Tommy's really trying not to touch him like that.
Yeah.
So I don't see that happening yet, because I feel like that would be the end of the partnership with Diamond and Tommy if that happens.
Yeah. I think we're also going to see Shanti with a gun to Jannard's head. Whether she pulls it or not will be something. Because as she mentioned, I gave him a loan. So you don't bring that money back. My man already in debt.
She might tell him she want him to get in the ring first. and I'm just serious. And I don't mean to roll around in the ring. I mean like do it out.
1,000%. Yeah. I mean, look, they built her as a previous world-renowned fighter. So like, beyond us throwing a title on that, they're gonna have to show us something. Otherwise, she could just be anybody.
Is she already asked to get in the ring with him? We might see a little rumble with them.
True that. A couple of comments here talking about D-Mac ain't dying. That would be stupid to kill him off when he could have did it season 1. Diamond would get violent. Let's see what else we got. Probation officer will get it for stirring up. Yeah, for sure. He's a disposable character for sure. Yes, D-Mac among others can die. D-Mac death would be devastating and would turn JP into a monster.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Tommy is a video game character that show always makes him invincible. Of course. I mean, yeah, when the show is definitely Tommy, Diamond is nice with the hands. Look at Rojas. Rojas in the wheelchair. Good point. We got a super chat. Just when he's about to wrap it up, we got a super chat coming in. 60 plus reviews with the super chat. I think Vic is going to try and kill Walter and accidentally kill Claudia instead. That's a really, 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 really good prediction here. Really, really
I would
good.
be happy if she kind of go.
I love Claudia. Stop.
She annoying. She annoying.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Rojas getting popped. That's my comment. I don't know why I put that up there. I want to clarify, I do not want to see Kate and JP dad intimacy
immediately.
I saw it say intimacy immediately. The conversation about her abandoning. Yeah.
I would love to hear that conversation, HEA. I would love to hear it because I want to see if she really sounds remorseful with it.
And honestly, I mean, when you think about where we're going at with Kate, there has to be a scene like that. They want to really soften us up to Kate. Kate has always been in a character that's been comedic relief, rough around the edge, definitely on the drugs, obviously a nuisance to Tommy, relevant because you see where Tommy get it from. So you're like, of course, Kate got to get her jabs in. But we see Kate trying to turn the page. And I think in terms of her turning the page, we have to see her in the light where she explores the things she's also been running from. So it would be interesting to see what those conversations look like. And also, you got to think about it. Kate coming back to Chicago is really her going back into the trauma. She knew what she did in Chicago. She knew all this shit. All this shit reminds her of the shit she was doing and the shit she left. So at some point,
it might be a reason why she uses like that.
Okay, now, you know what I mean? Because we all, especially in our community, because we don't be trying to get the therapies. We all be using, whether it's the drink or whatever y'all do, because that's all to try to get through the day. And could it be that that's what Kate is doing? Is she just trying to numb the pain? So we could see. Yes, Moochie. Yes. I agree. Moochie. Claude can go and chill. We need Claudia. She's some eye candy. Agreed.
I mean, y'all ain't like the chicks that Diamond. What's up?
I like Shanti for sure. Diamond little Fed joint. I don't know about that. I don't know.
With the second one?
Yeah.
She actually looked like a real working blue collar worker though.
True that.
They have her looking like a person that you see her in a uniform, but then again, a lot of COs in New York, they look like when you see them in their regular clothes, they be like the towel and all of that. Trust me, I was a blue collar worker, and then when people see you in your uniform, they be like, "Well, damn."
Okay.
So it might be one of those things, you know what I'm saying? See,
tell us a little bit more about yourself. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. Tell us a little bit more about those comments you got. Tell us. We got time.
They just gonna tell. Look.
Listen. I don't know. I was about to say something, but that comment just doesn't even matter anymore.
Why not?
Let's wrap it up here. Queen, you said you wanted to let the folks know what you're doing because your folks tuning in, my folks are tuning in. So in case you don't know on both channels right now, we're going to make sure we give them the proper opportunity to know what Moochie is all about. So take it away.
All right. So if you have not checked out my timeline explain, I'm going to elaborate on it more. So now when we do the trailer breakdown, we're going to be talking about it live. If you have not seen my recap of the video, that's up. And that's the picture that I was showing. That's what's up now. My recap. So check that out for Powerbook Force tomorrow.
You want to throw that up there real quick?
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah,
there you go. So that's the recap. You Diamond Strong back and Tommy hit. So we're gonna talk about it. Look, we're gonna talk about it because I feel like they did a lot of wasting with Diamond Strong back. Anywho, check it tomorrow. I'm live talking about winning time.
Back.
Look, we're gonna elaborate on his strong. Look, I'll elaborate on his strong back. I feel like some things is wasted. And dominant his strong back, we saw the strong back, and then we should have saw the strong back when the whole heist was happening. Why you got your head hanging in shame, brother? Why you got your head hanging in shame? It's okay. What's up?
I swear.
But,
I don't know.
but tomorrow I'm doing Winning Time, The Shy, and I'm gonna be on with my girls Tamika's Den and EJ the TV Junkie, and we're gonna be recapping for us when we do our little games and stuff like that. It's a fun time with the girls. Come on through, y'all.
Oh man, there's a comment that says Diamond Body is essentially girl. I
ain't looking at the hips. I'm looking at the back. See, you don't went down, and that's where I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on that strong back. Strong back, and when he was giving the back shots. I'm just saying.
Something we have not talked about now in 2 reviews that we've covered together? Claudia and the Dublin guy.
Who, Brendan?
Brendan Doyle. And
Brendan was doing more yelling than he was. She was, right? I'm just ladies.
I told
all of the sound effects.
I told Lucas, I said, Claudia didn't enjoy that. It was a business move for her. She was there to get information she needed, and she was out the way. That's all that was.
ATA said he's shaped like Grimace.
and that's
not nice, ATA. Behave, we got company around.
and that would do it for tonight's show on that comment. Truly, folks, if you have listened through all this time, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We're on both channels here, and if you can't find either one of us, it's in the description below. That way you can catch up with Moochie and all of the hard work that this queen is doing. You already heard what she said. Tomorrow will be a big day, so you definitely want to make sure you locked in for that. But y'all know what it is. Each and every week after Power airs on Stars, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, immediately after that hour mark, you step over here at Big O Bell Media, and you're going to have that recap review show available. And then just a couple of days after that, Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are back live with you all, collaborating across the YouTube universe. I can't even say YouTube universe because we got some other folks coming in too that's not even on the YouTube.
Really?
I just tell you that. Oh yeah. Really?
I'm looking forward to checking it out.
So y'all make sure y'all stay locked. But we truly appreciate everybody that came through tonight. You all are amazing. This is so much fun. I think it's time for bed now. What you think? I'm tired, man. You're not tired. You think about Diamond's back.
I'm about to check out Winning Time.
Yeah, Diamond's back.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
You already know. You got to see here any and every time you want to.
All right. Hopefully you bring me back for the finale.
Hey, let's cook it up. But until then, folks, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We'll catch y'all back very, very soon. Peace out, y'all.